What's up, world? How goes it? It's your girl, Coach Jill. I'm coming to you guys. I wanted to share a couple quick things with my fellow dancers, dance teachers, dance instructors, pole instructors, all the instructors, all the business owners. So you know how you're just extremely tired once you're done in the studio, and or perhaps you've got, I don't know, back-to-back classes. You're teaching maybe 2 or 3 classes on a specific day because that's your day to teach in the studio. What do you do in between classes, and how do you recover? Because I don't know if y'all don't know, but dancing is hard. It is hard. And the recovery can be days just like you worked out doing deadlifts, bench presses, all the things, because with what we do, we are lifting our own body weight. True statement. And also, we're flipping our butts over our heads and going upside down most of the majority of the time. So I'm gonna make something with you guys today, and I wanted to just share this with you because this is what I do. It's Thursday today, so today is my go to class day. Woo! One of my non-negotiables for myself is that I go to at least one pole dance class a week. In May, I will probably pick that up, but I also start coaching the team this weekend. So first things first, what I'm gonna do after class, I know that that's the biggest time because I just got done sweating my face off. And I need to put something in my body to recover. I also need to replace all of the carbs that I just spent all this hour, 60 minutes prior to that, burning off all the carbs that I had stored in my body all day long, because that is also what happens while we're actually doing weight resistance training. Same thing happens while we're doing it as dancers, right? So because we're doing the things. So here's what I do. Because I'm going to be going to class tonight and I know that, I'm going to actually have myself prepared before I even walk in the door. How am I going to do that? What's your post-recovery, post-workout plan? Do you have one? And if you don't have one, we should be talking, because this will literally it's a game changer for training, for recovery, and to go back and kick ass the next day rather than feeling like you got hit by a Mack truck. And you can't walk the next day because you did a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't realize you were going to do, and then it's new. So you're using a lot of muscles all the time that you perhaps don't utilize normally, right? This is typical. So what I'm going to do, and you guys know, I use all the formula. I use all the First Form products. I love their line. It is my jam. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with this. It is called Ignition. See? Nice. Ignition. This is a carb replacer. This is going to help us with refueling our body after we just spent 60 minutes or more killing ourselves. So this one is actually going to help us restore those glycogen levels that we just spent 60 minutes killing ourselves. It also helps us to decrease the recovery time because it's helping us retain and build muscle. So you know how somebody tells you, or if you've seen videos or people who talk about weight resistance training, and they talk about those micro tears in the muscles as you're training and lifting heavy things. Guess what? It happens to us too, because we're lifting heavy things too, called our asses. So for women, we do 1/2 of a scoop of this. For men, I would suggest 1 scoop of this because men are different body composition than women. Just factual, it is what it is. So I'm gonna do 1/2 scoop. I have a little itty bitty shaker. This is like my ride or die. As you can see, I've had it for some time. So I'm gonna put that in there, and that is gonna be the basis to my post-workout recovery stack, is what I call it. So with that, donezo. The next thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna introduce you to some cool stuff. So we utilize something called Formula 1. Formula 1 is different than Level 1. Formula 1 is our also rapid assimilation protein, but it also is fast. It's rapid, it's fast. It's a pure whey protein isolate. So this also helps to get into the system quickly, for good reason, because we want to make sure that we are recovering and helping to repair those tiny micro tears in our muscles. Super important. So I'm going to put you on a couple things. There is a wide variety of flavors. I'm going to give you my top 3. And if anyone's from Gen X, and you grew up eating, you know, all the off-brand cereals, because I know. And if you like the cereal milk, that happens afterwards, because generally that was usually the best part, because the cereal was like, okay. So I'm gonna put you onto a couple of things. Anyone who likes Lucky Charms, this right here is your jam. This is Magical Charms, and I shit you not, it tastes like Lucky Charms cereal milk. The next one I'm gonna put you onto is anyone who likes Fruit Loops, Loop D Fruit. This shit'll change your life. It literally tastes like Fruit Loops. After you're done eating the Fruit Loops and you want to freaking gulp down the milk, that is what that tastes like. The third one that I have come across that I absolutely super duper love, juicy watermelon. See, now I hate watermelon. I hate watermelons, I should say. It's a consistency thing for me. I don't really do well with that. Anything melon related, count me out. However, if it tastes like watermelon, I'm in. So this one literally tastes like an actual watermelon. It's legit. And it's funny because it's green. It's not red. So when you make it, it's green. These are the three that I particularly love. So what I'm gonna do is I usually just pick one. I'm gonna take a scoop of it. Tonight I'm feeling like it might be a Lucky Charms kind of night. So I'm going to just take kind of a little bit of a heaping scoop. That goes in there. And so what happens with me is after I'm all done with my class, I literally just put this in my dance bag. I have it ready to go, ready to rock. I'll hop into I'll bring an extra bottle of water, or I'll just hop in the bathroom and grab faucet water because I don't care. Fill this puppy up until almost the top, and then shake the shit out of it. These ones are gonna be a little more like frothy, so when you shake it for the first like 45 seconds, I usually let it sit for like a minute and then down it. These things do not last long in my world because I absolutely love them. So I wanted to bring you along for my journey about what I do on my dance training days. I do the same thing on my weight training days as well, but for my dancers out here, I wanna make sure I'm bringing some light to how we can recover better and how we can continue to kick butts and keep training, because you have to learn how to fuel that body. You have to be able to fuel it appropriately so you can go back the next day or however many days a week that you're taking classes, because let me tell you, once you get started in pole, it's an addiction. If you know, you know. So I highly recommend this. This is actually going to be linked in my supplement page on my website. So if you are interested in this, I highly recommend it. It literally will not let you down. You will absolutely understand the difference once you start adding a post-workout. Even though we're dancers, we still have to care for our bodies because of what we're doing to it. So wouldn't you rather be able to get up the next morning and feeling like, holy crap, I can't walk, versus being able to get up and go, man, I had a really great class last night. I tried some new stuff and, you know, I might be a little bit sore, but hey, I'm ready to go. Or maybe you get up the next day and you're like, let's freaking go and do that shit again. Back at ya. Follow me for more tips and tricks for my dancers out here, and we'll chat with you guys soon.